It's just over 12 months since cancer care advocate and passionate rugby man Blair Vining passed away, but his spirit lives strong as his vision for the Southland Charity Hospital continues to move closer and closer to becoming a reality. Welcome to Pack the Park. It's the Blair Vining 15 versus the ITM Invitational 15 at Rugby Park in Invercargill. Tēnā koutou katoa, Aotearoa, lovely to have you here for what is a game with so much special meaning alongside me in commentary. Former All Black, Stephen Bates.
Yes, it certainly does. Thank you, Nigel. It does have special meaning. And I'll tell you what, they have packed the park, plenty of people in, and we're going to see some people who perhaps pass their best, but they will still entertain us this afternoon.
Not one but two people sidelined for us this afternoon for this special occasion. In fact, one of them is underneath the sheds right now. Let's get to Andrew Mulligan.
Well, inside the heart of the Blair Vining 15 changing room, then I tell you what, it's a tense old time. Beside me, Peter Alatini, Carlos Spencer, former All Blacks. Peter, the common consensus is there's a certain amount of unknown with this game, with RE physicality and the intensity. How are you seeing this play out?
Well, they've got Case Muse and Troy Flavel, two guys who get angry very quickly. So I'm banking that if someone pisses them off, they'll be into it. So we just got to kind of play that strategically, I feel, today.
And when was the last time you played a game of rugby?
I've been fortunate that I've probably had a run with the Prezzies prior to COVID, so that's a long time ago. So we'll see how the body hangs in there today.
All right, good luck, Peter. Carlos, when was the last time you played a game of rugby? You're always looking like you're in good nick.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Probably a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah, had a bit of a hit out for Melville, one of the local club sides in Hamilton. But there was probably about a 10-minute cameo, so nothing too much.
And for you, how do you see this game playing out? A lot of consensus that Troy Flavel is far too fit for this game.
Troy Flavel is? Yeah. Doesn't look fit. He's out of shape. Hey. Ali Williams is going to smash him anyway, so don't worry about that. We'll look after him.
Oh, there you hear. Ali Williams is going to line up Troy Flavel. We look forward to that.
Shots fired by Carlos Spencer. Our other man's sideline, it's Kaltanana. Kia ora.
Kia ora kōrua. Once again, the rugby community showing love for fantastic calls and some absolute legends, as we just seen Mel's talk to, ready to take the park, and some of them looking quite healthy, shall I say, gentlemen, so can't wait for that first break.
I wonder if we get to see Kaltanana out there at any
Negative.
stage. Negative. Oh, look at that straight away, Kaltanana. Let's head back to Andrew Mulligan, who's quickly moved into the opposition's dressing room. Away to you, Muls.
First five for the ITM Invitational team is Andy Ellis. You've been pushed out one.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too. It's a role that I've sort of been wanting to play for quite a long time now, so to have the 10 on my back, pretty excited.
How do you see this game playing out? I know there's a lot of question marks about the physicality and the muscle memory triggering a bit of adrenaline with the first bit of contact.
Everyone's talking about, we all travel on the bus here together. Everyone's talking about how relaxed and it's going to be good fun and everything, but I just know what the boys are like as soon as that first carry goes, and depending on how hard that first carry is, it's going to set the tone for the whole game. So there's too much competition, or there's too many competitive blokes here for it not to be all on, which is slightly scary.
I bet it is. All right, good luck. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, mate.
Andrew Ellis, captaining the ITM Invitation 15. Here's the Blair Vining 15 lineup. Gee, that's not a bad front row. Second row, well, we know one of them is absolute quality. Not sure about the skipper, though. Loose forwards. That's not a bad side, Stephen Bates, when you look at it.
Some good Southland talent in 6, 7 and 8, isn't there? Flynn has got the 8 jersey on, and Rutledge 2 hookers, so some good talent in that squad.
And in the reserves bench, well, look out for the man in number 17 jersey, Brian Anderson, a.k.a. Naughty. Some real good fun, Craig and Joe Robbins. There's the ITM Invitation lineup. That front row's not too shabby either. Second row pretty solid. Loose forward. That loose forward battle's going to be a beauty. Middleton, Miller and Polo, they'll be able to challenge that Blair Vining 15.
I don't know. I reckon they're going in as favourites, ITM. That's the one paper I reckon they're favourites.
Halfback will be interesting as we go now. Oh, if you've got a Rutledge on the reserve bench, you got half the battle won here. This is going to be very entertaining, that is for sure. And there you see the crowd who have done exactly that, packed the park, and they are helping raise money for this wonderful, wonderful initiative that Blair Vining had, the Southland Charity Hospital. Here they come, Matt Watson. We know he can wrangle a half hooker. How good is he passing left to right? Stephen Bates, he's there in the number 9 jersey with a pretty good halfback outside him at first 5.
Yeah, I think he might get some tips. I saw a couple of, we'll say, wobbly ones to warm up, but we'll see how he goes.
There you go, the Southland Charity Hospital. It's a wonderful idea based on a similar concept that they have in Canterbury, and that's how you can get involved, and that's so important. packthepark.co.nz, the southlandcharityhospital.org. Brendan Laney. What is just looks in the eyes is what has it for me, Stephen Bates.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that interview that happened with Peter Alatini, calling out 2 of my fellow West Aucklanders and Flavel and Muse. That's unnecessary. They're good people out west. Leave us alone.
Here come the Blair Vining 15. Ali Williams being led out by Lily Vining. There you go. The skipper is Bryce Casey. It is just a wonderful sight. Here you see White, Crockett, Jason Rutledge. All the years of experience. Goodness gracious me, Ali Williams there as well.
Jason Rutledge was playing Mitre 10 Cup a week or 2 ago. Is that fair?
As everyone gets ready to line up, Corey Flynn playing at number 8. Was he had a run for the West Coast in the Heartland Championship? This is what it's all about. Family, community, and as KT referred to, that wonderful vision and the wonderful rugby community. Here is Tony Brown. As we prepare now for a moment of silence in memory of Blair Vining, passed away 11th of October last year. His legacy remains so strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very, very much.
So there, the moment of silence, observed beautifully by the people at Rugby Park in Invercargill. As we wait now for another lovely wee treat. Central Southland College. Coming out into the middle of Rugby Park in Invercargill, and they will be performing a haka again in honour of Blair.
Yeah!
wonderful passion. And now the mouth guards go in. And we're not too far away from, what is it? Is it a coin toss? What is it, rock, paper, scissors? How are we deciding this? Let's go down. Andrew Mulligan standing by with the two captains. How are we deciding this one?
It's going to be a paper, scissors, rock, one off. 2019 Broadcaster of the Year for radio, Bryce Casey. How are the nerves?
Mate, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. It's a tremendous occasion. He's a great man. We want to do it justice.
And Matt Watson, captain of the ITM Invitational 15. How are your nerves?
Oh, yeah. Building, but the haka was awesome, mate, and just feel part of something special right now.
All right, just one go. Paper, scissors, rock. Who kicks off? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Yoi! All right, the ITM Invitational 15 kickoff. Good luck, fellas.
There you go, Bryce Casey out of the rock. Matt Watson. And how about that for a referee? How about that for a refereeing crew? Craig Joubert, Keith Brown, Vinnie Munro, Paddy O'Brien. Have some of that, Stephen Bates. Nothing is going to be missed today.
Well done. Thank you. Got some past stars in the referee box. You also got some past stars on the rugby field as well. So everyone's come out for what is a wonderful, wonderful cause. And now let's hopefully we can get a bit of entertainment. The first kickoff will be interesting to see if they warm into their work or they get stuck in. As Andy Ellis said, there is a fair bit of competitive nature out there.
Jason Rutledge has been in the Minor 10 Cup battle recently. Dwayne Sweeney still going around in the Waikato Club Comp for Morrinsville Sports. Alice gets us underway. And it's Corey Flynn with the first touch, and straight away Spencer looking and moving this ball out wide. Got some good options there. We've seen that sidestep before, and Jimmy Cowan rips it away to Carlos Spencer. Was that a little tentative into contact? Cowan. Spencer looking to offload. It's Cullen Bruce. Tony Brown pushed out to the wing. That'll fire him up. He won't be happy with that. Runs in the case. Muse. Cowan away to Spencer. Wyatt Crockett. You see the big man Bacon. Nice bridge work as they continue to work this one wide. Have we got a turnover? First opportunity. We do have to stress, by the way, just 30-minute halves in this one. Watson. Oh, play on. Boys, we know that haircut. Kick through by Mackay. Tracking back. Ball just scooped up. Oh, they look to counter and go wide. Ploughing in, there goes Blakey. Short ball from Ellis to Watson. Nice move, Matt Watson. Wow, nice feet. Ball though, sitting there for the ITM Invitational 15. And this is under advantage. Case Muse. Nice run by the man they call Bad News. Watson in good position. His Flavel drops the shoulder. That's what we were looking for, Stephen Bates.
It's starting to get a little bit out. He's intercept. Oh, Cowan didn't have the pace, so he pretended to trip, and he's knocked it on. But there we go. It was picked by Peter Alatini. Troy Flavel, the first one to bring just a little bit of heat.
That's not bad. 2 minutes before the first penalty, and now we've got a scrum. Goodness gracious. Let's have a look at, how about the feet from Matt Watson?
Here it is. Wyatt Crockett, always been a dirty player, tries to rip his head off, so there we go. And then all of a sudden we come in, and here is the intercept there. He just didn't quite have the legs, so decided I'll trip over and we'll get a knock on.
So guys, we're uncontested, eh? Right? Yep.
No, not.
Crouch, bind, sit.
Yeah, old habits die. Uncontested scrums held at the back. Watson away to Ellis. Backline move breaks down, but they come out wide. Pin, now they go back inside. That's up. Here's the man they call Ogre. Muse, full of running, Case Muse, just swatting players away.
Keep rolling. Don't stand on him.
Oh dear, he's controlled Rugby World Cup finals, Craig Joubert. I think this is going to be one of the more challenging occasions for the affable South African. Here's Ellis, sees a little space over the top, Rutledge.
He's getting plenty of advice out there, I'll tell you what. Might have to turn a couple of our mics down, though.
Working down the left-hand side here of the Invitational side. So there's Flavel, he's into it again. Oh, big wrestle. Devon Heaps, they've got him up. Oh, I don't really think he wanted to blow it up, but he knew he had to eventually, Craig Joubert.
I'll tell you what, as you see Parker on the bench, I'll tell you what I want to see in the first 4 minutes. For me, what I want to see is bad news with a short ball to Ogre. I reckon there's some genuine heat that those two will bring.
Old fellas would make that call. It's good by you, Ellie Williams. Crouch, spine, sit.
Ball in the back for Jimmy Cowan.
Yeah, good.
Looking to keep coming wide. Players roaming up on the back. Taken down. As we change, nice hard line. Here's Flynn, Cowan, Spencer. Williams getting thrown.
Play on, straight down.
By Rutledge. This combination we've seen of Cowan and Spencer. There's Callum Bruce. He looks like he's still playing the game.
Rack on, full black.
Cowan, you just can't help but just give that little bit of advice. There's Brown. They were looking to put Dana Cunningham away down the right wing. There he is. Bacon. Great nickname. Here's Dwayne Sweeney. Nice little short ball there to Ellis. Ball has been popped.
Play on, no offside.
Still going. Laney spinning. Sorry, that was Brew, excuse me. There's Sean Viney getting a nice round of applause. Bundled into touch.
Yep, play on.
Here's Tony Brown with the cross. The kick pass. Inside ball. Picked up by Brown. Good ball, there's Cunningham. It's around the field, the big man, doesn't he?
Oh, nothing there.
Crockett goes in and plays halfback, fulfills a lifelong ambition. That's Casey. Bryce Casey on the carry. Rolls the wrong way, but that's okay. He's managed to smuggle it back. Spencer to Bruce, to Rutledge, to Boys. Over the top. They turn that one over.
Neil Brew.
Yeah.
Oh, number 13 gets in there. Snaffles one, and gee, these poor boys, they've been going for about 6 minutes with quick lineouts and all sorts of stuff. Surely time for an injury break or two now.
Well, I can see right now, KT, you're reasonably impressed with some of the stamina that they're showing 6 minutes in.
Well, smiling, I don't know whether it's just laughing at some of these blokes or... She's good though, she's willing. The mind's willing, the body not so much at the minute from the lads.
You tell me, what's the rule there?
I'll tell you what, Mels, you got to be impressed. Casey getting involved there.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, he's wearing a wig, guys, as well, underneath that lid, that headgear. He's putting the rug back in rugby, and I reckon 6 minutes into this game, given his work rate, he'll be absolutely steaming under that.
Well, got to give him credit. He hasn't gone hiding, and I tell you right now, if I was playing amongst of these absolute rock stars of yesteryear, I'd probably be in absolute awe just being on the same park, but he's getting in there and he's giving it a go. There's Alatini. Rutledge to Cowan. Good Southland combination there. Spencer, oh, that's delightful. And Ellis was targeting him, though.
Gotta keep those tackles on, guys.
I'll tell you what, Calvin Middleton absolutely had a field day taking Carlos like that. And he's been penalised for it. And he's walking away with a grin.
There you see the coach just ticking over what changes he could make. Hasn't found touch there, Willie Walker. Away it goes to Ellis. They keep working this one wide. Back in. I'm surprised. 7 minutes, no score yet. There's Laney. Chainsaw cuts through. Oh, gee, Flavel, I don't know. Here's Casey, and they've got him. They've targeted him now. Takes the shot, though. Can he present better this time? Yes, he does. Cowan with a kick. That should be an instant yellow card, shouldn't it? What's with the technical kicking?
Hey, Graham Henry, Sir Graham Henry, Ted. Tactics been employed so far. What are your thoughts?
I think they're doing remarkably well, aren't they? They've played for 8 minutes and nobody's been subbed yet. And the ball's hardly been any stoppages in play, so I think they're doing remarkably well.
You've got Andrew Hoare on your bench. When are you thinking about releasing Andrew Hoare onto them?
Well, he makes his own decisions. He's always done. He doesn't listen to the coach. Or he'll just make his own decisions.
Sir Graham Henry, thank you for your time. Good luck.
It's great to have Sir Graham Henry as part of this. There's Muse. Watson, good short ball. Volley on the carry. Devon Heaps. Watson to Ellis. Wanting to get it wide to Miller. Stopping over the top. Nice hands. Here's Walker. Inside. Vining. Gets taken by Rutledge.
What about the razzle-dazzle from Paul Miller in the 8 jersey?
They continue to move this, trying to dance their way through. Sweeney over the top to Brew. Watson drilled!
He cleaned up. There's the first real intent. Hogan Miller now.
Over the top. Oh, the opportunity. Vining. Oh, he knows. My goodness gracious me. Who was it that put that hit on?
I do have no idea, but we're going to have a watch here. It's on the skip as well, poor fella.
Daniel Pym says, get that into you.
Oh, phantom injury. We'll have a water break. That's good.
We finally got an injury break, guys, and some
good,
water.
thanks.
I tell you what, those two captains, Matt Watson and Bryce Casey, that was their greatest fear, absolutely getting cleaned out. And Matt Watson, to his credit, has bounced back, albeit he probably needs a little bit of H2O.
Well, Mel's, I got him here. Skip, how's the ribs?
The ribs are okay. The neck's not that flash. And I can't believe that there's Crocky's not in the bin for that high shot. But, hey, it is all for fun after all.
Crocky, you heard it. You should be in the bin, mate. What's going on?
We got to do everything it takes, mate, whatever it takes. If it's taking the man out, the captain, we'll get him too.
What wasn't in your card there?
Oh, I tell
Hey,
you,
you just got stepped. You beat it. No card.
I looked to Matt and he said he wanted to play against 15. No, he's an honest sort, so I thought I'd give him what he wants.
Well done, lads. Go out.
Crouch, bind, sit.
Coverage like no other right here on Sky Sport. And off the back goes Flynn. And is it just me, or is it just getting a bit more willing now, Stephen Bates?
You know, they've sort of had a little feeling out period. I tell you what, there's a good... Oh, into space. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful bounce, as only Carlos Spencer could do. Here's Pym. Ball popped up.
Play on.
And we'll go to a line out.
I think we're probably into... Oh, yeah, we're going to go again. They're not worried about the heart rate because they're going in. As Andy Ellis makes a few inroads. Oh! He's been cleaned up too. That's 1-1.
I don't know who the physiotherapist that has been assigned to this game is, but they're going to be very busy after this one. Spencer
Play on.
read that one nicely. Tries to smuggle it back and does so. Cowan moving the ball wide. Here's Brown. Goes in. Oh, that's a gorgeous tackle. Ball back inside. Opportunity for our first try. No, squandered. There is Joseph Parker, part of the coaching staff. There it is, actually. Simon Culhane, the ITM Invitational 15.
There's a few longing looks from both sides to their benches, waiting for the roll call.
I'm looking at the bench too, and they're looking the other way.
Yeah,
so they're
they
not
are.
that keen to get on.
Maybe give the pass.
There's a lot of blank stares going on at the moment between the benches and the teams.
To pick up on your point, Nigel, I reckon the next sort of 10 minutes is when most heat is going to come. The boys have warmed into their work, and in 10 minutes' time they'll be buggered. So the next 10 minutes, I'm not sure you want to be involved in.
Fine. Sit.
Well, 12 minutes in, no score. Somewhat surprising.
Just wait, Jimmy.
Away they go. Sweeney this time with the cross kick. Way too strong.
It's touch finder, Nigel. Those clearing their territory. Exit play, they call it.
I think you'll find that's a Morrinsville Sports special. Little trick play they like to use out there at Campbell Park. Now a few changes starting to be made. Brendan Laney doing pretty well. He did say he was just going to hang out on the wing as he was getting off the plane yesterday afternoon. He's true to his word.
What about Bacon, mate? He's still on in the big tight head. He's about to lift in the line.
He'll play the entire hour. You watch him. There's an opportunity. Running hard was Flynn. Hayes just lifts slightly. Spencer Williams. Ali Williams.
That almost looked like a genuine move. No, there's a little bit of class about that. A hit and switch back to Spencer with Williams running a short hole. Is that allowed?
Well, you can just see by the looks on their faces, they were pretty chuffed with that one. Call us through this one, Stephen Bates. This is slick.
It is. Spencer just came around and just dropped a couple of people off.
That's all about the pass.
And then there we go. Just hit a short line. That's actually like maybe they've done some training.
Hey. I got him. My mate, Ali, just talk us through that move. You called that, didn't you?
Same days, mate. Same as where Carlos Spencer does everything. We just finish it.
What about the height?
He's pretty good.
He goes all right.
He's
but
good, hey.
You find you're giving someone else a rep.
Got to change some, mate. Good to see you out there, though.
You know only 10 minutes are gone.
I'm gone. I'm out.
Spencer looking to convert. Of course he does. He's Carlos Spencer. I think he's had more than just a bit of a run. That was a quite important game that he came on for Melville in that club competition as the Blair Vining 15 take the lead. And Ali Williams head to the pine. Plenty of changes coming through. Joe Robbins has actually come on for Ali Williams. Again, Flynn to Tony Brown. Little cut with Rutledge, who gets cleaned up by Middleton. Cowan. Strong carry there. That's Pete Thompson. That's Brian Anderson it was in jersey 17. Here's Croczilla on the carry. Cowan. Here's another good carry by Anderson. Cowan again. Away to Spencer, to Brown, to Rutledge. And again. They continue to work. There he is. Good idea using him as a pivot in the middle of the field. Ben McHugh in jersey 16 for Blair Vining. Let's head down and get a bit of a chinwag with the coaching staff from the ITM side who are down by 7.
On the back foot a little bit, Simon Callaghan. What will be the message at half-time for your guys?
We're looking quite good when we hang on to the ball, so more of that, I guess. Just try and save some energy. We're playing a little bit helter-skelter, so hang on to the ball and make sure for our side air passes so they're going to hand and we're not turning over that possession and chasing them.
The physicality, are you impressed with some of the hits that are going in?
Oh, without doubt, it's first. There's another one as we speak, but it's been pretty hard. We've lost our skipper at this stage, so hopefully he can get back on there and rally the troops again.
I just want to draw your attention. There's Joseph Parker. If you want an enforcer to get out there, the champ is here. It's official.
I wouldn't mind seeing him slot into the second row. Tell you what, Tim Boyes doesn't miss many, does he? Oh, that was Craig Valley who got that one.
To be fair to Tim, he looks like he could just chuck on his old Southland jersey and roll out in the Mitre 10 Cup game coming in an hour or so. He looks in great nick and he's caused a bit of damage. They're going to be busy people, those physios.
No, I'm just giving you guys a breather. As soon as you're ready. Yep, he's away. We'll play on if you guys are ready.
Dale McLeod's the coach of the Southland Stags.
Yep.
If you rolled out a Rutledge Boys Flynn combination as your loose forward in the game against Taranaki later on this evening, it wouldn't be the worst just quietly. Here's Laney. Joe trying to step inside. And away they come again. Good strong carrying. There was Chris Menzies on the carry in jersey 20. Case Muse again. Bodies over the ball looking for the turnover.
That's your man Flynn. That's your man Flynn. I agree with you. Him and Rutledge have been into it.
Like
they
the
have
old
the
days,
Southland
Jimmy.
combination. Flynn gets over the top of that
He used to
one.
grin at me after that. He used to scowl. You still want to, eh?
Just a reminder, this is the Pack the Park game. It is a wonderful charity initiative. As those who remember Blair Vining, passed away just over a year ago, and this is part of his legacy. And there it is, the Southland Charity Hospital. We're going to provide free services. Anyone living south of the Waitak, pretty much, if they don't have access. And that is the way that you can get involved. packthepark.co.nz, southlandcharityhospital.org. They've got a very similar one in Christchurch, the Canterbury Charity Hospital, which has been very successful. In fact, the people involved in that particular building have been helping with the mentoring. With regards to this one is
good hands.
I tell you, we could just about put the mics down, Stephen Bates, and let Craig Joubert doing the...
I'll give that. He'll give that. Oh, no, just give it.
Vinnie Munro on the spot.
Vinnie Munro says no try. That's the assistant ref, Vinnie Munro, that said no try.
Oh, there we go. I am putting my mic down.
I'm going to go get a pie.
Yeah,
hey,
leave it quiet.
15, 29, 36.
Craig Joubert doing a great job. He's got good officials with him. Here's Sweeney. Callum Bruce over the top. Brendan Laney.
He might have just blown his hammy too. He's trying to shake it off. He can't shake off a pulled hammy, Brendan.
Not a lot of oomph and boof anymore, is there, guys?
Yeah.
I flew down with him and I did notice, as we see this kicky, I did notice him. He tried to pop off the right like he used to do. There wasn't quite the same snap as he used to be.
So the Blair Vining, 15 on attack, little kick. Will it sit? Not this time.
Presume you don't want to scrum? Yeah, good man.
Well, 10 minutes to go. Just a reminder, it's 30-minute halves, and Alice tries to up the pace a little bit for the ITM Invitational 15. Bounces Callum Bruce. Start again. Brown inside ball for Crockett.
No, Jimmy. Your eyes haven't got any better with age.
He got a stand-up out there with a Mitre 10 Cup jumper on and a whistle.
You might have mellowed, but your eyes aren't any better. You'll be always me. Used to.
If you missed it, he said, well, Jimmy, your eyes haven't got any better with age. So...
Craig Joubert, 69 test matches, of course, refereed the 2011 Rugby World Cup final.
Crutch,
also refereed sevens at the Olympics too.
For people thinking, well, how did he get over here? He lives in Tauranga now, so that's why he's here. He's a resident in the North Island.
Well, they come again. Willie Walker in the move. Brew. Track down, flicks it over the top. Brown with an opportunity. And it goes out. Chance to count it. Gee, I tell you what. I don't know if we're handing out MVPs, but Neil Brew's putting in a nice wee case at the moment. Couple of breaks, couple of turnovers.
Touch the ball. Just leave the ball. You're not in the game. Just leave the ball.
Jesus, he's taken our job too. He's also taken the security job. There's no one going to be employed in the ground shortly if he goes away his game.
Little messy, but they wrestle to the ground. Cowan, Spencer, Bruce, Alatini, Brown outside. It's some back line. Short ball to Boys. Tim Boys is going to gallop away and score the second try of the day.
We mentioned him earlier, didn't we? A man that almost looks like he could still play Mitre 10 Cup.
Just the backline move, it's actually quite slick, Stephen.
It is. And when you've got Tony Brown, he's meant to be playing on the left wing, but he's abandoned that position and just playing in the midfield. We've got Spencer and also Brown out there and Alatini. They've actually got some slick moves between them, that's for sure.
Well, just sits up nicely. And some Boys with a nice trot in. So, neat seems to be if you score a try, you earn a rest.
It is, eh?
It's the rules and social touch. I don't see what should change.
Quite a few changes being made here. There's Carlos Spencer. Is it lining up the kick? Didn't strike that one there. Short as well. He was trying to bounce that one off the crossbar, was he? He's got a grin on his face, still loving it. Tony Brown down receiving attention.
Corey Flynn, you're the main, I guess, instigator of getting the talent together for this great game so far. How's it coming together for you?
Oh, mate, what is it? 22 minutes feels like about 80 odd already. But no, the boys are in good spirits. The oxygen's struggling to get in, but it's good fun.
There's a lot of chat going on out there. Craig Joubert, an adjudicator. You enjoying getting a bit of muscle memory?
Yeah, it's taken a wee while to come back. I had the stitch for about 8 minutes I couldn't get rid of, so now that the oxygen's back in, then it's all starting to come back to me.
Well, you've got a handy lead at the moment, so good luck for the rest of the game.
Cheers, mate.
Making another nice break as well through Damien Pulley. Now they come back out to Spencer. Williams. That's well pulled in by Joe Robbins in jersey 20. He did very well to get that one.
Let it go, Black.
Cowan, little ball from Bruce. Drawn back there is Craig Robbins. Little inside ball. Here's a nice one. Quinn Robbins. What a lovely moment for Quinn, aka Scruff. Third try for the Blair Vining 15.
The Robbins combination there, some good hands, some little flicks on, a little bit of speed as well. And a quick drop kick, and on we go.
Well done, Brownie.
Yeah, all three Robbins involved, Craig, Joe and Quinn.
He's just end of it, lovely little inside there. That man again, second time in a row. Mr. Alatini, just playing provider. Come on, ITM, you've got to get one back now.
There'll be some questions about the tactics of that man right there on screen, Andy Ellis. And they go short, trying to get the ball. Player taken out the air.
What's this good?
Joe Robbins copped it.
Yeah.
Bounces back up.
Just as well as a young fella. Exactly.
Here's Spencer looking for touch and finding it. Just 5 minutes to the break. These are two 30-minute halves.
Thank you, Vincent.
I'm sure that won't surprise you one bit.
You've done this before, haven't you? You know as well as I do, I'm not watching.
Well, the interactions between Craig Joubert and his assistant referees, there he is, Vinnie Munro.
Yeah, just throw it
Keith
in.
Brown on the far side. Paddy O'Brien's involved as well.
It also won't be
come
called.
off the bench to throw this ball in. That's brilliant. And now he's gone back to the bench. Good on him.
Ball looking for another cutback. Here's Tony Brown. Sweeney grabs him. They continue right. Spencer inside ball. Williams. He's just lurking off Spencer's shoulder. Kelly Williams. Laney tries to clear. Lay the knock on.
4 minutes at
Or scrum.
Just so you know, you've got one knot straight up your sleeve as well. The next line out, just throw it to your side. Yeah, throw it to your side. I can guarantee you there's no call coming.
There's Sir Graham Henry. Pensive as always when he coaches.
We're leading this operation, mate.
Oh, there's
a grid. Good on you, Corey.
Yeah. He's cracked one.
Crouch spine.
It's quite serious, though. They need to relax. They're up by 19-0.
Sitting at the back, looking, waiting. Ellis. Brew. Has that ball been turned over again? Yes, it has. It was Callum Bruce.
Oh, and all good through the middle.
Ellis steps in again. Walker. Wide Laney.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good turnover. Excellent turnover. Ball smuggled back. Cowan. Again a kick. No yellow card showing. Great take, Pim. Daniel Pym, the 15, in the headgear. Williams flicks it out the back. The cut, that's Scott Carmody for the Blair Vining 15.
16 is on his feet.
Well turned over by Callum Rutledge.
Finding something.
A Rutledge getting a turnover at Rugby Park in Invercargill. How rare, Stephen Bates, how rare.
It was it 2-3 weeks ago now? There was a fairly important one to win a game for them a few weeks ago here in the Mitre 10 Cup, that's for sure.
So I'm just ticking down in this first half. This wonderful event, Pack the Park. Rugby Park Invercargill raising money for this outstanding cause. Southland Charity Hospital, the vision of the late Blair Vining. We'll hear from his wife, Melissa, at half-time.
Oh, wow.
Great pass, reverse from Alice. Out it goes into midfield. Nice offload there by Lawton, who's come on in 25.
Play again, play on.
Messy. Brew flicks it up. There's Flavel. Gets the fin going. Troy Flavel takes on Carlos.
Onside, yeah, mate.
Alice again. Lovely pass. Walker likewise.
Play on.
Ball being got forward by Sweeney.
Play straight down. Play on.
Liberal use of the rule book by a man who knows how to use the rule book.
This is why New Zealand loves Craig Joubert.
Absolutely,
he loves a flowing game.
Well, let's be honest, it wasn't clear and obvious, so he was right to call it that
I
way.
went straight down from here, guys, on the sideline.
Here we go. Good opportunity. Pick and go.
Well, he's turned it over.
Pete
Onside.
Thompson.
Yep.
1 metre Peter, they call him. Here's Williams. Little kick through. Chasing. Does it sit up? It's James Caldwell. Bryce Casey. Little pop pass. Oh, this is big defence. Bryce Casey's right there.
Held up.
Oh, held up.
Miles, your mate Bryce Casey nearly got a try assist there, buddy.
Yeah, he was hunting for that one as well. I tell you what, I'm really impressed with his work rate. He's been nervous about this game for a long time now. He got stitched up being captain when he was asked to come and play in this game. But so far, so good.
Here it is here. You watch him here, watch Bryce in the headgear. Comes along here, nearly gets a little cheeky try assist. Unfortunately, he picks it up, scoops it along. No, talking about locks, I'm pretty sure I'm correct in saying Troy Flavel for the ITM team has not left the field yet.
Are you going to tell him that he has to leave the field?
Oh, no, I'm not done. No.
Ball sits at the back. Cowan away to Bruce, looking for a little double. Big pass by Spencer. Is it going to sit up for Laney, who hacks away as he kept it in? All the way back they go. Time showing on the clock. There's Flavel again getting in there. Brown on him. Cowan diving. Getting that ball was Damien Pulley in jersey 18. Brown. Spencer, they rip it wide. Here's Bryce Casey in space. Nice feet. Beats another. Then Dwayne Sweeney gets him. They've got him up. Can he roll and present?
No, 4.
Flavel had a wee dig at the ball.
17, you good.
Ball comes away again. Cowan, Spencer trying to pop it over the top. I think that'll be the end of the first half. 3 tries to the Blair Vining. 15 gives them the lead. 19 points to 0. Half time of Pack the Park at Rugby Park in Invercargill.
Yeah, good, man. Keep going.
$19 points to 0 the Blair Vining. 15 leads half time of the invitation game. Let's head down to one of the fourth members of our Sky Sport commentary team with the unofficial 5th member. Here's Carlton Anna.
Yeah, thanks, Nige. Yeah, very lucky to have Craig Joubert join us. Now, Craig, you've done Super Rugby finals, you've done Six Nations, you've done a World Cup final, but mate, you must feel like you've made it doing this one.
Well, I tell you what, it's a lot of fun, and I mean, the blokes like Tony Brown looks like he's 22 again. Yeah. But we just had the little half-time break now. Matt Watson came over to discuss a couple of technical issues.
And he brought his enforcer.
And he brought Joseph Parker with him, so I listened to everything he said, and I'll be doing exactly what they told me to do.
Now, there was quite a controversial try, I thought, but Vinnie Munro decided not to give it. What's the story?
Well, I just said to Vinnie at halftime, it's never a good sign for the assistant referee when the old camera comes right on your face after you've made a touchline call. So I'm guessing probably not right, but hey, such is life.
But it's good to be back on the tools for you too.
Oh, a lot of fun, and a lot of fun just to spend some time with the blokes that I've refereed for so many years. So we're having a lot of fun out there.
Talk about fun, the best chat so far, Jimmy Cowan, when you rate him. The chat, we heard the whole conversation about the eyeballs.
Oh, I tell you what, good on Jimmy. Hey, he gave me the old grizzle. He couldn't help it. He looked up with a big smile on his face. And the only difference is 10 years ago would have been a scowl. So it's all good.
Well, the boys are starting to stiffen up. We'll let you get this game started, eh? Or can I get it started?
Yeah, cheers, KT. Yep.
Can I blow the whistle?
Thanks, mate. Of course you can. Do you want to referee the whole half, do you?
No, I don't. Oi! Bruiser!
KT, take control, brother.
Yeah.
You're the referee.
Yeah, Carlton, you've got to get control. Get control, KT. Come on.
Yep, good to go. When you're ready. Everyone's confused.
Carlton gets us underway. The second half of Pack the Park. I don't blame Carlos Spencer for that look, to be quite honest, either, just quietly. There's the first opportunity. There's Daniel Pump steaming through. We're going to get an early start. Oh, there's a try. Oh, gee, now, was that Daniel
You got the
Pump
wrong
that's
guy.
got that? Or has he been, that one been burgled? We're going to need to have a look at the replay of this one, but that's a fast start by the Blair Vining 15.
It is. They got the ball straight back from the kickoff. To be honest, I was just settling into my chair. There's a little turnover here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Bad news. Trips over his own shadow. A little toe ahead. And who does get this?
Well, I actually think it's Brian Anderson in jersey 17. I think Naughty got it.
Yeah.
Are we going downstairs now to the TMO, which is Carlton?
Referee TMO all over it. Mel's, now I'll give this to you.
Yeah, that's a try, guys.
There we go. Oh, look at that. No T. That's how you do it. Unconverted, but Carlton.
Didn't you start your career before kicking tees?
It's Craig Shabir. I'm feeling really redundant. I'm going to go get a coffee.
I've worked out what's wrong with this ITM team. I've just looked down at their bench. I don't know who he is, a manager or something's slurping on a spates down there. That's their problem. They've got no discipline down there.
They're really hydrated, Batesy.
Both teams, guys, have hydration specialists associated with the team. There is water in the orange bottles, but there's a lot of sponsors product going on behind them, and I believe they're making their way over the fence line.
The ITM Invitational 15, well, they need to get on the scoreboard.
Keep out of it, Red. Don't shoot him.
Oh, you just don't want to.
Old school, we'll go with it.
That's how you do it. Ball lost. Polo. Cowan. Over the top to Brown. To Bruce. Oh, spinning. Laney.
Advantage.
Didn't back his pace against Tony Brown. It's a good kick, though. It stayed in. Brown on Laney. Stands him up. Flicks the ball away to Callum Bruce. Spencer. Looking for the options. Casey. They're all coming for him.
Bryce Casey, guys, he's wearing boots gifted to him by All Blacks captain Sam Cane. And to be honest, those steps were right out of the Sam Cane forward book.
And a try, finally, to Troy Flavel.
Maybe I went too early saying they've got no discipline. Here they come. Big roaring comeback. Troy Flavel will start it for them.
This is nice stuff. This is better.
Willie Walker in the 15 jerseys look pretty good. He's Zed Neil Koro Blue in the 13 jersey. He's been pretty sharp too. So there's certainly something about the outside backs for the ITM team.
But you can see why the Highlanders were pretty slick back in the day with the way that Brown and Brew were playing.
Thank you.
Well, we're here with the former heavyweight champion of the world and co-coach for the ITM Cup. Now, Joe, you went over and talked to the referee just at half-time. What was said?
We were worried about the how they get into the rucks, and they're just bodies, all over the place. So want to make sure that they were actually supporting their weight instead of just lying all over the floor.
You sold that like the boss. No, but
Was that good or what?
That was awesome, bro. But how cool is it for you to come and be involved with this whole setup?
It's an amazing experience to come and support the charity and support the Vining and what he was doing, and also just to be able to support the boys. Even though it's a game, it's about having fun. Yeah. It's about coming together for a great cause, and it's amazing to see a lot of people come here to support it.
Now, I know your brothers just had a boxing fight and he won, but you got a pretty big one coming up pretty soon. How are you looking sharp, mate? How's the training?
Training's going very good. I've been training ever since my fight in February, and I'll be training from Monday onwards. Camp will be started, and then I'll be training 2-3 times a day, just focusing on training, eating and sleeping, and focusing on fight. It's a big task ahead. Junior Fah's a big guy, big reach, and also he's taller than I am. So I'm looking forward to fighting him.
And when do I pick up my ticket for table number 1 for that fight?
Just email David Higgins at david@duco.co.nz. He will supply your ticket on his table.
You heard us, thanks, bro.
You heard it here first.
Joseph Parker. There will be some fight as well, it's fair to say. Carlos Spencer just running, having some fun. Love the message. Here's Paul Miller. Desiccating bodies. Oh, bacon gone.
Hogan Miller puts a bacon on his ass. There's some big bodies there.
Goodness gracious me.
I talked to a few of the lads before the game, and Hogan Miller and him on screen. Paul Miller was paying about $1.01 to start the first ruckus this afternoon. Look at this.
Look at the smile in the collective faces.
See Hogan's face there. Look at him. Here we go.
It's like a kid who's found an extra lolly in the couch or something.
How are we feeling, boys? Good scrum.
Brendan Laney's come over to check it out as well. He was very impressed, his former Otago
Crouch
Islanders teammate.
Got to say to Dana Cunningham, a.k.a. Bacon, it's hard to make a really serious tackle when you are giggling going into contact.
I just hear what Brendan Laney buff, mate. How's this?
To be fair, mate, I'd much rather be sitting where you are, to be fair, but no, it's great fun, eh? It's just good fun being out here, and it's a great cause, so it's awesome.
You talk about great causes. What wasn't great was your kicks. You had 3 shockers.
Yeah, well, if you've seen me play enough, then you'll know that that's nothing unusual.
So the chainsaw's blunt?
Very.
Play on.
Here's a good opportunity. Here's Flavel. Look at him stride. Great front-on tackle.
Backward play.
Gee, who was that again, putting their body on the line? Scott Carmody.
Yeah, forward momentum's good. Oh, we'll play on.
Old habits die hard in so many ways. Middleton.
Ruck time, right.
Smuggling that ball back.
Yeah, ball's there, ball's there.
Bruin there once again.
There it is there.
All up, away it comes. Sweeney, get the fin going. That was a lovely little offload there.
Red roll away.
Here's Miller again. They drag him to the ground.
Yeah, got a red tackler. Tacklers, you've got to roll quicker, guys. Too many times. Let him go. Let him run. Let him run. Play on.
Ellis. Looking, going. Sweeney. They look to go wide now. Here's Middleton on Rutledge. Rutledge on that ball. Presented nicely. Keep away. There's a nice angled run for Ellis. Ali Topole again. Taken down, waiting for him was Crockett. Ball comes away to Walker. Flavel starting to roam in these channels out wide. See you, Bryce Casey. Thanks for coming, son.
Let it go, tackler.
Ball popped up to Miller. Flicks that ball back to Heaps. Now they got a bit of rhythm going.
We'll play advantage red.
Users lost that one.
Oh, Willie Walker's got something about him. I think he might have slotted into the 10 jersey maybe, but he's throwing the ball around from one side of the field to the other.
I tell you what, guys, those wide channels where you can see Bryce Casey on camera there, that is not where you'd want to be stuck with Troy Flavel now playing out a little bit wider. A brave tackle earlier, but this one's looking like a runaway train with Troy Flavel running out there.
Yeah. Melissa, she's enjoying herself as well.
We'll let you go earlier.
Cowan to Spencer. Nice tackle by Ellis.
Advantage Black.
Oh, ball's been lost as well. Chance here for the ITM Invitational 15. Muse, straight. It's a good carry.
Advantage over.
Out it comes to Walker. Sweeney. Nice step to Wayne Sweeney. And he's pinning the ears back. Gets the fin going. Can he offload? No. Good front foot ball.
14.
Ellis. Walker trying to get it wide. Blakey this time lurking out there. Miller sweeps it to Flavel. Straightens. It's a good tackle around the legs. Joe Robbins. The Robbins don't mind putting the body in the way. And they've got a turnover here. Casey just runs into Paul Miller. And Blakey, they've got him. And they're not letting go.
Collapse more, black ball.
Well, they've got a heat second on him. They've got Flavel picking on him, Mills, and they've also got Big Ogre Miller picking on him at the moment.
I tell you what, he's doing a bloody good job if he's going to have Paul Miller and Troy Flavel in the contact situation, and you can see he's feeling that he's going to have to pack down the scrum though. Golden Ollies, thankfully.
Oh, the face is red, but he's holding his own, old Bryce.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Crouch.
Face is red as his boots.
Fine.
This is just unfair rolling through those stats, guys. They're handling errors and the turnovers.
KT wants to know why you give me so much shit in the first half.
The ball is fed in. Golden Oldie scrum. 20 minutes to go on this one. Middleton and Flynn.
Yeah.
And a penalty. And is it Rutledge?
Flynn
in
and
there.
Rutledge
Here's
together.
Cowan. Counter-attack coming.
We'll play advantage.
Case Muse gets Cowan.
She's starting to spice up a little bit now, lads.
Yeah, just a little bit of pepper coming in.
Yeah, advantage. You're not going quickly, no.
Dallas Spencer, Craig Joubert, there's Case Muse. As I say, this is a great opportunity. Here's Crockett, don't go with the close step.
That's the first I've seen from Crocky. Good on you, mate.
Jason Rutledge, nice offload. Alatini gets that ball away to Bruce. Flings off one.
Cowan
Under a bit of pressure here. Here's Anderson again. Presents to Cowan, away to Spencer. Little inside ball. Alatini finds Flynn. Flynn working, offloads it. There's Cunningham, the big man. Presents just short of the 22. Cowan. Crockett. Oh, this is nice into play wide. Crockett again, inside ball. Anderson. Offload ball, comes back. Cowan. That ball cuts it back again. Straight up the middle, here's Casey to Ellis. No way. Through there, Spencer, flat ball, Rutledge. Middleton gets it as it comes off the chest. Can they counter? Bruce. This is loosening up a heck of a lot with 18 to play. Walker. Volley, Sweeney, Flavel into space. Clear run. How's the legs of the big man? Alatini giving chase. He moves infield, he needs support. Great tackle. Super tackle by Damien Pulley. They pop this one away. Ali to Pulley. Well, they might be down by 14, but that is hands down Stephen Bates, the try of the day thus far. That is an absolute perler.
It certainly is, and that's all he's came to see, isn't it? The lungs are certainly panting, but that's one end of the field to the other. Big Troy Flavel, look at him. The big high knee lift, digging it in. He's breathing hard. The cheeks are going. Then he realised, I'm not going to make it. So he starts cutting in field. But that's a wonderful try. Good on them.
Great tackle by Damien Pulley, it's got to say, to stop the rampaging Flavel, but they couldn't stop the ITM Invitation 15. Gee, that's quality. That's a quality try, Carlton Anna. That is a quality piece of rugby.
Oh, no doubt. That hands through on that far side of the field. Very, very slick.
There's Troy Flavel. Ain't going nowhere.
Right time, Red.
Restart. 16 and a half to go in the Pack the Park game. Well, they've got some numbers out here.
Get there, man.
Starting to get back into this one. Working down this left wing side. It's a nice tackle on Hayden Gentile. There he is.
Rory, you've actually got to be... You've actually got to be the right side of
has just got to get control of this, and it's going to be even worse now because Andrew Hall's on. Here comes Flynn to Rutledge. Anderson. Brian gets about the park pretty nicely, doesn't he? Rutledge in there. He's going to play half back. No, he's going to smuggle it back to Cowan. Dispenser. Dancing back. It's Joe Robbins.
No, he didn't get up.
Come again, Anderson. Casey. Presents well for Cowan. To Bruce. Andrew Hoare. Gets that one away. Alatini. Steps inside. Peter Alatini. And an immediate strike back by the Blair Vining 15.
I thought we were smelling a little bit of a comeback there, but they might have snuffed it out a little bit.
You made it this time, Vincent. You made it.
Still got some good little right foot step on it, doesn't Peter Alatini?
Always feeling that one though a little bit. That was nice stuff. Let's have a look at this. Hall with an instant impact off the bench as well.
A big right foot step there. Just
thanks a lot.
Arm in, flings it round, he goes round, scores a try, and perhaps snuffs out that little bit of comeback and momentum that the ITM team were building. Still panting.
Back to halfway, just a reminder the way you can get yourself involved. If you want to donate to the Southland Charity Hospital, visit their website, southlandcharityhospital.org. Packthepark.co.nz. You've also got options to donate there. So there they are. Check out those websites. So in just on 9 months, they've actually raised 1.7 million. So they've got another 4.5 that they're looking for. They're going to rebuild a donated building, which was donated by the Invercargill Licensing Trust, the old Clifton Tavern. And so they hope to start demolition next month, looking to start construction in February. And hopefully, their goal is to have the doors open on this particular facility in December of next year. So they've got a lot of great people helping them. There's Callum Bruce. They've got a very similar concept in Canterbury Charity Hospital. And they're getting a lot of help in terms of guidance and mentoring. Here's Bryce Casey again on the carry. So check out those websites, have a look. And if you can help, please do so. You're going to be helping a lot of people and help bring this wonderful vision that Blair Vining had over the course of his last few years. It's a great opportunity for the side that carries his name to break out down the left wing side. They look to run in, pinning the ears back. It's another Robbins. It's Joe this time who's going to gallop around and score. It was Quinn in the first half. Joe gets another one.
Starting to open up a little bit, but yeah, it is. They say if you can help donate. His quick drop kick, get the game underway. As you said, Nige, if you can donate any amount, it is a wonderful cause for a great man who I would imagine is pretty chuffed looking down at what's out on the park today.
Well, they're not going to receive any government funding. It's going to rely on donations and grants, the generosity of their wider community. As I say, it's going to be there for people basically living south of the Waitaki River. And it's just a wonderful concept. It's so successful in Canterbury, and I know that Melissa Vining and everyone working so hard to make it a success here in the Southland region as well. Here's Alatini. Let's head down to Andrew Mulligan.
Mike Crockett, how's the game been opening up in the second half? It looks a bit freer out there.
Yeah, I think there's probably a few tired legs out there in the second half. Maybe not quite in the spaces where we need to be, but the mind's willing, but body's maybe not so able.
They seem to have pushed Troy Flavitt out on those wider channels a little bit. That's a daunting prospect.
Yeah, it is, and he's been quite aggressive. It looks like he's got a little bit of a thing for Bryce Casey. He's really targeting him, chasing him around the field. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe there's something more to that.
A badge of honour, though. He had Troy Flavel run at him, and he got wrapped up by Paul Miller, whose nickname is Ogre.
Yeah. Well, mate, to be fair, he's been very, very brave today. You know, and you've got to admire that.
Absolutely, he's been wonderfully brave. Hey, thank you for your time, White. This game has been absolutely brilliant, hasn't it?
Oh, mate, such a great day. Great cause. Crowd's having a great time. The players are having a good time. It's what it's all about. So,
cheers, White.
Continue to try and play some footy to the ITM Invitational 15. Great to see White Crockett here. Tell you what, here's one for you, Stephen Bates, to contemplate as we watch another backline break here by Anderson. Who's got the best nickname out of this lot?
Fine, it's backwards.
There's some quality nicknames on play here. Here's Andrew Hoare. White Casey with space. Surely not. Surely not, Bryce Casey. He's in. He's in. Bryce Casey with the try.
My question.
Andrew Mulligan, enjoy your work on Monday morning, son. You are never going to hear the end of that one, son.
Oh, my goodness. Graham Henry is with me, and Ted, I will never hear the end of this one.
No, you won't. He has played superbly, the captain.
You've had some great captains in your tenure as All Blacks coach. Tana, Richie, will he simply be known as Bryce now?
Oh, Bryce has been phenomenal. He's been very motivational for the rest of the team. He's been an inspiration. Played superbly.
And he's taken the conversion as well. So, Graham Henry,
it's gone to his head, obviously.
Is this a leadership group kind of situation, maybe in the debrief?
Oh, he's been I'm just been so impressed. For a guy who hadn't played rugby for 12 years, and he looks like it, but when he got on the field, he's done some great things. He's got good instincts. I've been very impressed.
And you just met him today as well, which is unique in rugby.
And surprised.
Congratulations, the game's going really well.
Oh, and he slots the conversion as well.
Are kidding me?
Just start running now, Mulls. Just start running now. You and Rog will not want to walk into that studio.
Maybe in Auckland, Sam Cane was watching this All Blacks captain. Those are boots signed by him. And he has done them absolute justice in this game.
KT, we normally talk about this off air, but Monkley medal, 3-2-1. Who's going to get it, mate? Bryson 3 position at the moment.
Oh, I think he's getting all the points, doesn't he?
3-2 and 1?
Yeah, it's a...
Oh, yeah, Craig Joubert gets 1. That's fair enough.
So the ball whips away. That suggestion, by the way, for the Craig Joubert coming from our assistant director. Kieran, a very studious judge of a rugby game.
He knows a rugby game, does Kieran?
She does indeed. So, 45-12, it has opened up quite a lot. We've got 8.5 to play in this outstanding contest.
Got to roll away here, guys. So the
Is
ball
it
doesn't
just
get
me,
slowed
though,
down.
KT, or has Joubert got a little bit more fastidious as this game has rolled on?
He has.
A little bit more whistle.
He is. It's about him now.
Spencer and Sweeney come together.
I think he got angry, Nige, when KT tried to take his whistle off him.
He wasn't happy, was he?
On your feet, Red. Okay, now let it go, Red.
Slowly getting smuggled back. Walker, wide.
Backward.
It's dropped back. Pete
No
Thompson.
hands, Red.
1 metre Peter, they call him the man in the 17 jersey. Here comes a great ball for Gregor Lawton running straight and gets flung to the ground by Jimmy Cowan. That ball, where is it? Yeah, it was
Black going
never
forward.
coming out of there.
I didn't think it was coming out.
Well, Lawton hitting a good hard line one off the ruck. Surging into the backfield.
Oh, just wonderful moment for these players to be able to share the field with just some absolute superstars of our game, like that bloke, the legend of Southland rugby, Jason Rutledge. There he is, Cabbage. That's up there in terms of the nickname rankings as well. We need some power rankings for these nicknames.
The only problem with Cabbage is, mate, if they get an injury in the warm-up in Mighty 10 Cup, he might have to go again later on tonight.
And you know for a fact he'll be ready and he will go again. Ball out wide, looking for a wee hole there was Chris Menzies. Getting over the top though. Damien Pulley again in jersey 18.
Put it down.
Yes. Alice wants to go wide. Walker. Sweeney. Steps, still going, Dwayne Sweeney. He gets there. The Waikato Centurion dots down. 45-17 with a kick to come.
Yeah, I think.
Dwayne Sweeney.
Mentioned the man who was captaining the Mooloos this time last year, Willie Walker, who's been pretty good, pretty sharp. A little left foot step from Sweeney and then runs in.
Yeah, just Bryce Casey there, just a little flat-footed, looking for the conversion, slides past the right hand upright.
Mac Daddy. I'm good, thanks, Doc. I've got a personal water bottle.
Bryce, you're just about to restart the game, mate. A try on debut.
How good. How good. Footy's easy.
you were so worried about this. You got to make a run in 2021?
Yeah, nah, man. Nah, I think Blair must have been with me. I don't know where that came from. That was awesome.
I really appreciate you pouring water on your wig as well.
Here he goes, Bryce Casey.
Yes, boy.
Oh, a little Carlos magic off the restart. Tim Boyce goes chasing after it. Yeah, do like the wig as well that's being worn by Bryce Casey, by a company that designs them for cancer sufferers as well. So it's a nice little addition, as he says, putting the rug in rugby again. Bryce Casey.
Good man.
5 to go, just 30-minute halves. Free-flowing encounter. Here's Sweeney. He's got one. Croczilla tries to get him, fends him off and keeps going. He's got him this time, though. Probably heard the comments there of Craig Joubert.
Advantage.
Ellis. Walker. Inside ball. That was John Officer coming through. Ellis again to Walker.
Advantage over.
Back is Lawton. Greg has been good since he's come on. Walker. Did that one go straight down? Vinnie Munro looks. I think what he's actually doing here, Craig Joubert, is he realises that there's some people probably in serious pain, and the more he blows the whistle in the second half, the better it is for everybody, particularly the masseuses,
Where do you want to come? Yeah.
the physios.
Yeah, you want to keep going?
Yeah. Not a whole raft of replies coming his way after that question, was there?
Set.
Great to have Craig Joubert involved in this game. Adds a little something extra to it. Here's Boys. Oh, is that a little triple scissors they were trying to work? Spencer still going. Carlos Spencer, no look out the back. Oh, Hayden, you should have been looking for that.
You're not happy? Not happy? Come on, mate. What are you up to?
He goes, I've just done everything for you, just catch it.
He's not happy.
Looking. You just got to be ready.
Do you think O'Brien's got any
Good
control
little-
on these subs?
Little
Do you think O'Brien's got
fend
any
out the
control on these
back.
subs?
It's a canter to the right wing. Back out in the midfield with just a couple to play in this one. Nice fend by Sweeney on Boys. Step and work their way through. And Sean Vining back on out there in jersey 14. Here's Matt Watson on to finish it off. Trying to step through Brew.
He's been good, old Neil Brew, hasn't he? In the 13 jersey.
Clean out work. Coming away, wrapping back. Ogre is with the inside ball to Middleton. Trying to get him up. You can hear them.
Yeah.
Can they get a knee to the ground and get a backside to the ground? Yep, they're going to have to turn that one over.
Not coming out, boys.
We get a chance to go again with their, was it a triple scissors, triple cut or something?
Well, I'm trying to figure it out. There was a touch of Northland in the goings.
I enjoy those. They're talking about it now. You guys can't see off screen. They're talking about it. Alatini's, he's organising Tim Boys out there, who's playing in the 13 jersey, but he's a 7, so that won't help them too much. There's serious discussion. Let's see what they come up with.
Ball comes away. Spencer. Short ball, the Alatini with those delightful feet and some acceleration. He's still got it, Peter Alatini.
Shades of Sydney 2000. in that first half with those jinking feet.
First 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Up by 19 or so after 5. That is delightful, though. Just look at the feet. Stephen Bates, it is just lovely to watch.
Well, him and Carlos were chatting about this, pointing to the opposition. And I thought they were going to come up with some flash move, and then they just did a 10 to 13. And I thought, oh, that wasn't that flash, but then the footwork took over. So good there it is there, good dancing little feet.
And he converted with the drop goal as well. Peter Alatini. Now we're just in the closing moments of this game. Just a reminder, if you do want to contribute, please do. It's a wonderful charity that they are playing for, assisting the Southland Charity Hospital. So hoping to raise, there you go, there's all the information if you want to know more about it, providing those free services for people of the Good South. Paul Miller dropping the shoulder there. You can visit either the website there, also as well packthepark.co.nz, plenty of good information on that one, but it's a wonderful service that they're looking to get up and running by December of next year. There's a chance for that ball set up. No, it won't. That could be the end of it. Knock on.
Knock on and then knock back.
And Craig Joubert ends the Pack the Park. It's a win to the Blair Vining 15 by a scoreline of 52 to 17. But the big winners today, that Southland Charity Hospital. That wonderful vision. The legacy of the outstanding Blair Vining. You can see the camaraderie of sport. As Andrew Mulligan gets ready to do the captain's post-match. Hopefully they've still got some breath in their body.
What a huge shift you put in there in this game, Bryce Casey. 52 points for the Blair Vining 15, but rugby, it was the winner.
Oh, yeah, like they were saying in the sheds before the game, Maddie will know the same thing, that they haven't seen numbers like this at Southland Park, Rugby Park for a long time, and just a great community thing. And you know, take this chance to thank the Vining family and all the people in Southland all around the country that have got them behind the charitable hospital. There's a lot of families and a lot of people that have lost really good people to cancer, and so thoughts to everybody who might be fighting it at the moment or have lost somebody. It's times like this where everyone gets together and we can try and help families in the future, so it was awesome to be part of.
Yeah, Matty, you must be really stoked with how it all came together for your team. It wasn't the win, but it was just getting the game and getting that out there.
Oh, absolutely. You know, just for me, a footy fan, to be a part of this was awesome, and I do want to say to my mate Bryce over here, mate, outstanding. I know you were nervous before the game, and mate, you're going to really enjoy your beer tonight, mate. You're outstanding. So, so hats off, and if I could just echo Bryce's words about rugby and community. Where I live in Northland, it's the heart and soul of our community. I can see it is down here, and long may this great game continue in this country, because it's a lot more than a game.
Excellent captains. Wonderful game.
Hey, thanks, Sky, for covering it as well. Doesn't happen all the time, so thank you.
Excellent. We'll be back after the break with more from Rugby Park.